guys, how are you guys doing today? I hope you guys can hear me because I think I finally figured out why the audio drops pretty much every day, so hopefully it won't keep happening anymore. You want a pine box, please? Oh my gosh, you subbed! Mr. Kitty Kitty, we'll have to prepare a tombstone for you. How very fitting for today. Let us give Mr. Kitty Kitty a tombstone. A tombstone of his very own. Dover, thank you for the quack. Here you go, Mr. Kitty Kitty. Your very, very own tombstone. In the little cemetery. Thank you so much. You can hear me? Thank goodness, thank goodness. I think the voice mod doesn't actually load up properly every time. So I have to load up voice mod before I load up the app. Otherwise things don't work out properly. So I reckon that's why it started happening. Who knows? Thank you so much for your sub, Mr. Kitty Kitty. I really appreciate that. Thank you for all the support. Our very first tombstone today, guys. Very first tombstone. Hello, Anakim Luke. How are you doing today? So, guys, as you can see, today we are going to work on an oil painting. It actually took a lot longer this morning to get this set up right because I didn't have all my cables prepared since I moved the studio over. So, yeah, I had to try and find which cables were which ones and try and connect everything. So, luckily, I finally do. I feel like I need to put like little stickers on the ends of all my cables so I know which ones are which, because some of my cables are actually like 10 meters long because I used to have 10-meter cables to connect everything from the other side of the room. But no, now I don't need it anymore, so still using the cables. How does this look in my chat window? Let me quickly take a screen capture for you, Dover. In my chat window, it looks kind of strange. There we go. Did that copy to my freaking thing? Alright, I'll drop a link, Dover. That's what it looks like in mine. It looks a lot better in the normal window though, Dover. But it kind of does this. We've got a hype train. Close, guys. A close hype train. Let me show you what it looks like in the chat window to the side. The problem with doing that, Dover, that I found, I did used to have them like that. The problem I found with that is on different browsers and stuff, you actually have like a, like the bar doesn't go just straight through, and on mobile they look weird. So, hang on. Why is that not pasting? That's strange. There we go. Hopefully that does it. There we go. So it doesn't go through on different devices, and that's why I removed it originally. But yeah, I don't know. I'm sort of in between, do I like it or don't I? I don't know. Yeah, Mr. Kitty Kitty, I use a different chat app because it allows me to see highlighted messages a little bit better, and it also is just easier to keep track of my mods messages, so mod messages all get highlighted. So things like that. It's just a lot easier to keep up with chat, and also when my name's mentioned or certain words are mentioned, I can highlight that as well. So it really helps. When will Twitch introduce new inline action in chat? What do you mean by new line action? Hello, Melissa. How are you doing? How's things going for you? How's your little snake baby doing? Yeah, it's really helpful, Mr. Kitty Kitty. Melissa, thank you so much for the 100 droplets. Thank you. Really appreciate that. Guys, what the heck? We have a hype train coming already. Let us go. Alright, I'm gonna be muted for like a couple of seconds, guys. So bear with me. We're gonna do a wheel spin and see what character we turn me into. And the whole time the hype train's going for, I will be that character. So let us do a wheel spin. Mona Lisa! Mona Lisa, guys. Cool, cool. Actually, am I still muted? Am I still muted? Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna be Mona Lisa. Alright, let us change me into the Mona Lisa, guys. I'm just muted for the wheel, yeah. I need to fix that. I don't know why that happens or whether I have control over that. All the mics work on that, but yeah. No idea. I am now the Mona Lisa, guys. Prepare for a masterpiece today, guys. Prepare for a masterpiece. Rusty Bot, thank you so much for the sub. Really appreciate that. Really appreciate that. I have a frame. Indeed I do. Let us prepare a grave for Rusty Bot. Thank you so much for your sub, Rusty. I really appreciate that. Let us prepare your grave. Welcome on, indeed. Let's go. A little tombstone for Rusty Bot. Thank you so much for your sub, Rusty. Really appreciate that. I dropped like half my little tombstones, guys. Dropped half of them. Can't lose little tombstones. Thank you so much, guys. Really, really appreciate that. Look at the two little graves. Look at them. That's so perfect. Thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate that. I know that I am a true masterpiece, you know. An amazing painting that also got stolen a couple of times. It's pretty cool. Does my voice sound weird as well? I know! It's so strange! Oh dear. We just got raided. We got raided by Sarah! Sarah, thank you so much for that raid. You wonder what Leonardo might think of this. I think Leonardo would be proud that Mona Lisa has come back to life, don't you think? Streaming on Twitch all day long. How are you, Sagittarius? This is me. This is the new me, guys. This is the new me. No explanation needed. Sarah, how was your stream? What did you do on your stream? Everyday normal. Just another day on the Neca Mansa stream. Exactly. The wheel has spoken. Neca is now Mona Lisa. Exactly. I got changed because of the hype train, guys. I got changed. What have you come across? The Mona Lisa come to life, Sarah. What did you do on your stream? Share your artwork. Share your artwork with us. We have the great masters at play here today, so definitely a great place for you to come to, considering you're a fellow great master. You finished your wolf painting and started a Gandalf painting. So cool. Heck yeah. Can you show us? Do you want to share a link with us in the chat? That would be awesome. It is freaking great, right? So freaking great. The Mona Lisa has become a meme, indeed. How long were you streaming for, Sarah? We're going to be working on an oil painting today. I know that I am already an oil painting, but since I've come to life, I am now going to create some fellow paintings of my own. Rusty, thank you so much for gifting those subs. Really appreciate that. Oh my gosh. Rusty gave out a sub, guys. We have to bury someone else. Let's go. Let us go. Here goes another little tombstone in the cemetery, guys. We've already got 3, guys. 3 little tombstones. Thank you so much, guys. Really appreciate that. Thank you, Rusty. Oh my gosh, we reached level 2 hype train, guys. It's time to spin the wheel again. So I'm gonna be muted for a little bit while the wheel spins, but you guys get to now turn me into yet another character. So let's see what the wheel says. Maleficent. Alright, I get turned into Maleficent, guys. Freaking Maleficent. How's this? How do you guys like me now? I have turned into a wonderful fairy. A wonderful fairy just for you guys. I'm good, Ram. How are you doing? I hope you're well. I look nice today. Thank you, Zed. I'm glad you like my new appearance today. Grundy, thank you for following. I really appreciate that. We buried the rookie, guys. We buried the rookie. He's no longer a rookie to the cemetery, I guess. You will have nightmares. Well done. Thank you. I'm glad. I'm glad to be spooking around in your nightmares. Heck yeah, from Maleficent. This is what I wanted to cosplay as for Halloween this year, guys. I just didn't do it. My stuff didn't arrive in time, so oh well. Now we're cosplaying as Maleficent. A little bit late, but it's okay, right? It's okay. So do you want to share a work in progress of your stream, Sarah? Or would you like to share a link to your Instagram page? We can have a look at that as well. I feel like I need my Raven plushie right now. You know? I feel like I need him. What was his name again? I really forgot. Diablo. His name was Diablo. Yeah. I need him in the room. Speaking of stuff not arriving, what about the new paints? I don't know, Dover. Yesterday was the last day they were meant to arrive, so I'm gonna send them an email tonight and be like, hey, look, I want my paint. Where's my paint? They didn't arrive, so we'll see. You just got a screenshot of Gandalf. Heck yes. Whoops, I just did a thing, guys. Whoops. I just did a thing. You need to not mess around with stuff. Okay, let us have a look. Elise, thank you so much for the follow, guys. Have a look at this amazing Gandalf. Heck yeah. That is freaking sick. Oh my gosh. That's already so beautiful. Is this like the underpainting? Like literally, if you didn't even continue and you just left it like that, that is satisfying enough on its own. It is so beautiful. Where are the paints from? They're from Sydney, TJ, so it's only like 2 states away. So I don't know. It should be here in like a couple of days and, you know, yeah, it hasn't arrived twice now, so I don't know. It is the underpainting? Looks like it, yeah. He looks so much like Gandalf. I freaking love him. Thank you, Sendo. Hello, Elise. How are you doing? Thank you. My fairy outfit is on point today, so I really appreciate the compliment. Thank you very much. I can't wait to see this one done, Sarah. I think I'm like most excited for this painting of all your paintings. It's freaking beautiful. Like, I love your froggies, but this is out of this world. Guys, please go give Sarah a follow. You gotta check out her art. Freaking amazing. Thank you for the shout out, Dover. Freaking awesome. How large is your easel? Do you have like multiple easels or do you just have the one? Because it seems like you have a much larger easel than I have. Guys, we finished the hype train. Thank you so much, guys. Really, really appreciate that. Choo choo to the hype train. It's all done. Thank you, guys. And back to normal mecha now. Back to normal mecha. It is pretty big, but not too big. That one doesn't look big, but I have seen you work on some fairly large paintings before. You have to go, it's very lovely to meet me. You have classes, saying hello from the Philippines. Hello, Elise. No worries, I hope you enjoy your classes, and I hope we get to see you again soon. You have to update your DP because you chopped off all your hair. You did? What? I'm guessing that's going to be like so comfy in that summer heat coming. You're going to try your very best to stream tomorrow afternoon. It's going to be very bare bones, but the demand for your stream has been very high. I wouldn't worry if it's bare bones, Sendo. Like, when I started out, I didn't have all this stuff. Like, I didn't have background lighting. Things were very bare bones. I literally had like my computers and monitors in the background and things were not clean at all. Guys, please go give Sendo a follow. Thank you, Dover. He's gonna be streaming tomorrow. You guys all know Sendo. You don't want to miss that stream. Our Seal founder, guys, is gonna stream for the first time. You gotta catch that. You just chopped off damaged bleached hair. Ah, right, okay. So not that much then? Only to grow it out again. You'll catch up with us all later after your class is done. Today might be a very short stream, Elise, because I had so much time to spend on getting the setup done and everything, so unfortunately I probably won't have like a heap of time, but we will stream again tomorrow, so probably we'll see you tomorrow. It's up to your shoulder blades, so heaps, but it has to be done so you can grow it back better. Oh, I can understand that. That makes sense. Sometimes like chopping it off, you know, helps it grow a lot better. Grow back easier and faster. Well, thank you so much for your raid, Sarah. I really appreciate that. But yeah, Sendo, go to my YouTube channel. Go back like all the way down to some of the first videos I ever posted, and you'll see how it started out. Like there's actually like a couple of videos before those that were even more bare bones than those were. So don't worry about it. You know, people are gonna enjoy improving stuff with you rather than just having it all done and perfect at once. People will enjoy seeing the little upgrades that happen along the way, you know? The troubles of having long hair, you know what it's like now. True, yeah. Yeah, Dover's growing it out. Alright, so guys, let me show you. This is my oil painting. So I've just transferred a sketch over to it, so I have sort of like the rough outline. I'm lazy, so I don't like to just re-sketch, so I just have a shortcut method. But yeah, today, essentially all we're gonna do is the background. I have to make sure I get all the background done, so we're gonna get the basic colors done. I'm probably not gonna do much work on the yak itself. I just want to make sure the background's done. Hopefully tomorrow I can finish it off, and then by next week when I start working on it again, the paint should be dry. Fingers crossed. Started with Sam Winchester look from Supernatural. You're now going for Henry Cavill as Geralt from The Witcher. What, Henry Cavill played that? I did not see that. I have not seen that. That must be pretty cool. Also, guys, look. I now have my mini solvent jar. The resealable one with like the kind of the grill inside, so that you can not waste any more solvent, because I was wasting so much solvent. Oh, Sendo! Freaking thank you for that! That is so sweet! Thank you so much, Sendo. Let us give a little tombstone to Sendo as well. Let me see. Grab a little tombstone for Sendo. Here we go. Rest in peace, Sendo. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you enjoy your final resting place, Lindo. Thank you so freaking much. This is the first sub you ever made! Sendo! Oh my gosh, I'm so honored! Thank you so much! I really, really appreciate that. That is so special. I'm your first sub ever. I'm truly honored. Truly honored. You love how I did the water? Thank you, little bro. Yeah. It's gonna have like a lot of ripples. I'm gonna give it like a sort of, like a really pastel-y, clean color. So the act's gonna be white and the background will be sort of like a kind of aurora borealis, but not too colorful. I miss some epic movies and TV shows. Well, I don't have a lot of time, Dover, to watch stuff, so... You haven't seen Witcher either, only played some of the games, but that is awesome. Ari Daydreams, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome. You haven't seen Witcher either, only played some of the games, but that is awesome. Witcher's pretty cool. There's a famous interview where some Hollywood person knows The Witcher is also a video game, so they ask Cavill if he plays Xbox or PlayStation and he responds, PC! I am so proud of that. That is the best response ever. Kat! Hello, can we please have a shout out for Kat as well? Kat is in the chat, guys. You gotta follow Kat. How did your sketch come out today in the end, Kat? Sorry, I ended up lurking eventually. It's only fair this was the first drawing you ever saw me do. What, the white yak? Really? That is fitting. Time to get much prep done as possible. Definitely. We need to see your stream tomorrow. I cannot miss it. Please post a time and date so I can try to make your stream. I do. I use oil paint. Ram. Let me show you. This is my favorite oil paint to use. It's like Australian made language oil paints. I love those. Love those. It's some fur, I know. Lurkin's all good. You were looking for me when you were ready to raid, so you're glad you finally made it in. Oh, thank you, Kat. I won't be streaming super long today because I sort of need to... I spent a lot of time getting the setup right today. Wasn't really prepared for that, so hopefully tomorrow we'll have like a lot less prep time. Do you have any Christmas plans, Kat? This is only a test stream. The Seal Church lunch will happen at a later date. No worries. We'll keep that in mind. It's all good. You're just going to be working? Probably going to need a lot of white, guys. No plans that you're aware of? I'm probably going to keep working too. So like that's going to be the both of us. Freaking both of us. Now you guys won't see a whole lot because I am painting with white and it's already white. But I'm doing that because I basically just want a layer of paint and then I'm gonna start working with like the other colors. So it's gonna be nice and wet and help me mix other colors in. Blend the new colors in. I reckon I might actually start with like a light blue or something, actually. gonna need so much paint for this. You go way back? Oh, that is so cute. Is that how you found my stream, Zed? Through Kat's stream? Be quite possible, I guess. Alright, I need black. I really do. This is like way too vibrant. I need to have it like super toned down. So that's a good colour. Sweet. That's exactly what I need. Cool. Now I just need to lighten that up a little bit more. She's in denial. Then you go way back, just check out how old his account is, and that's how far way back you go. It just, you know what I hate? Now that Twitch sort of unfollows people, like, for you, randomly just unfollows, and it's like a bug that they apparently can't fix. So it's actually unfollowed some people, so it's sad because like I love to have my followage kind of be like, I don't know, a goal of mine. Like, how long have I been following this person for? So now we can't be like that anymore. So this is gonna be a dreamscape? Kinda, yeah. Like you're in a dream. Everything's gonna be like super foggy and mystical, beautiful and delicate. That's the sort of vibe I'm gonna go for. But I need to have the colour a little bit lighter. So, hello Morley, how are you doing? Can we please have a shout out for Morley? Guys, you gotta go check out Morley's streams. Morley is actually gonna have a animal stream on Sunday, so make sure you can catch that if it's possible. A bug they can't fix. Sus like Dover. Exactly. That's a little bit better, I reckon. There we go. It's kind of more like the colour, but that's still a little bit too dark, so I might just like go even lighter than that. Should have mixed with my palette instead. I'm just gonna like get all the paint off of this brush. Actually, that's not that bad now that it's all mixed with the white. Because I already had some white paint on that. I don't know. Might go a little bit lighter, we'll see. Damn it, I almost forgot. I need to set my camera. Need to set my camera to not have. Alright, I'm gonna do this, guys. Just for a sec, because I'm gonna need to read some menus in the camera. There we go. Right, let's pop that over there first. Getting paint all over my desk, guys. No, can't get that all over my desk. Need to be more careful. Like, I'm getting paint like everywhere. Probably gonna get it on the freaking camera too at this rate. Alright. I gotta figure out, where do you set switch off? The, what do you call it? Autofocus? There we go. Focus. Manual focus. Alright, let's go for that. Is that like... Cool. I reckon that's blurring it. We fixed it, guys. We fixed it. Sweet. There we go. You will rotate back to sleep? To sheep? Random shade thrown, yeah. It's a map stream on Friday, ambient stream on Saturday, and cows on Sunday. What a mix. What a mix. Sounds amazing. I gotta make that, what do you call it? The sheep stream. Did you add that to your Twitch schedule, Molly? Because I would like to add that to my notifications if that's possible. If you can build up your stream stamina, you will make time. You like to make permanent days dedicated to each animal. You'll have to see what 2020 is gonna look like. Makes sense. It's like a lot of work, you know. It's definitely not easy.
Know that it's okay to make progress, and know that it's okay to lose progress. And have bad days where you can't cope.
2022, everyone's waiting to see what it brings, indeed. Nobody knows. Hello, Spotler, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Where's the horizon line? Like, pretty much over there. You're gonna have to blend those though. Like, need more linseed oil. This is like a weird consistency. Don't want too much because then it's not going to stick as a nice layer to the canvas, but that was just a little bit too dry. Hello, Zug. How are you doing? What a mighty beast. It's my beautiful white yak. I feel like the first stage of a painting always goes super quickly, and then from there on it starts going a little bit like, as soon as you start adding details, it goes slower. So strange. I would have always thought that, you know, getting a start is the longest part of the process, but it's really not. It's really not. When you have like 5% of the painting left, it takes almost as long as the first 95%. Really? That's interesting. Doing pretty solid. A streamer you liked started to change her content too. That's a bit sad. Oh, that sucks, Zog. That really sucks. Like, you know, especially when you're a huge fan of what they're doing and then they go around and change that. That really sucks. Did they state reasons for changing the content? Like, sometimes people have very specific reasons, like sometimes they think something's not really working out and then they change their content. So, well, the whole blue is looking really nice actually. I'm pretty happy with that. Pretty darn happy with that. The new line thing you mentioned earlier is like how we can press Shift Enter in Discord chat and start another sentence in a new line. Sadly, Twitch doesn't have it, and even if we do it, everything shows up as a continued sentence or paragraph in chat. Oh, that makes sense, and that prevents us from having like the nice lines and stuff for shout outs and things. That makes sense. She's a psychology student and it was mostly like community games or deep talk, but they obviously make more money with the you don't know how to say it. What? So it's about trying to make more money, I guess, and that's kind of sad. Well, you know what? At the end of the day, is that actually going to give them money in the long run? Like, if it's losing viewers and people are finding that sort of thing less interesting, it's not going to keep making them lots of money, so maybe they'll go back to what they were doing in the first place, you know? Who knows? Who knows? It's simp-based content? I don't actually know what that means. I've heard the word simp, but not entirely sure what that means.
There is a difference between changes and transitions. Change is situational. Transition is psychological. It's not the events outside us that make the transition. It's the inner reorientation and meaning redefinition we make to incorporate those changes.
Oh, pondering to lust. I get it. I get it. It's a touchy subject. It is indeed. It is indeed. Okay, at least there's like plenty of streams who don't do that sort of thing, right? So you can always go hang around those, you know, the streams that cater to your kind of audience. Because those are always gonna exist. It's so clean. Everything looks so clean. You know what, guys? I need like the paintbrush holder in here. That kind of works okay. Maybe I just need it a little bit more out of the way. You think you're just gonna quickly draw some panels for your description? Sounds good, Sento. Sounds good. I reckon this brush might work out for that. She's actually a really cool person, you know. Sad you get less of that. That would be. That would be. Now I'm just worried I'm gonna get like dirt in my freaking brush, so I can't leave it there. What am I gonna do, guys? What am I gonna do? I need to get the paint off, so I'm just gonna have to clean it off. This solvent jar is actually so much better for cleaning paintbrushes because now I have like the little grooves and they help clean the brush. It's so good, guys. And it can't go touching the sediment on the bottom. Way better. Gets clean so easy. What the heck? I need brushes for Christmas. Like I always tell everybody, if you don't know what to get me for Christmas, just buy me paintbrushes. What actual solvent do I use? I'll show you. I don't use the normal stuff, like the traditional stuff, because it really smells and gives you headaches. So I use this. Language Solvent 75. It doesn't have an odor and it's like non-toxic as well, so heaps better. Heaps better. I love that stuff. Morley, you landed for 89 points. I'm pretty sure Mr. Kitty Kitty still holds the record from yesterday though. You would have suggested in my hair, you know, like professionals do, but I haven't tied my hair in a knot. Oh, as in, I get it. That would help. That would be helpful. I actually haven't seen any artists on Twitch do that. That's not the all-time record? What, do you want to beat the all-time record now? That's like a freaking challenge. That's no easy feat. Not easy getting this brush cleaned, guys. Not easy, but I think I got it. It's definitely looking very blue. Nice and blue. But yeah. Look at that beautiful brush, guys. I love my brushes. It's after a month of not landing. Did you not land for a whole month? It would be so cool though. Like, would workers or engineers or architects put a pen or pencil behind their ear while working? Could be, could be. But I reckon it would get in your hair and stuff as you work. So I don't know. I'm not convinced on that idea. Not convinced at all. You'd love to someday learn how to make paintbrushes? That would be awesome. You're not exaggerating. You're not. You're so hard done by, Mr. Kitty Kitty. What a life. Not landing for a whole freaking month. I mean, that's some severe first world problems for you right there, right? Not landing on a stream for a whole freaking month. That is crazy. That is absolutely crazy. Right. I know she kind of looks like she has no hair, like she's gone totally bald, but we're working on that. Bear with me, guys. Since you have so many animals, make it an organic clean source rather than a synthetic one. That makes sense, yeah. It would be so hard though, I imagine. Unlike how you separated engineers and you like how he separated engineers and architects, because here in Germany, architects are technically engineers. What? Really? Even though they don't have to pass the same exams. In my opinion, that's like very different careers. Like, very different. The magical white yak returns indeed. Yeah, he's awesome. He's freaking awesome. Alright, so I'm just gonna go down a little bit more. Because essentially the water probably be like a similar color anyways, because it's going to be reflecting the sky, so it doesn't really matter what we do. You have no clue in what universe architects are engineers, but whatever. I agree. Architects are very different from engineers, and they should not be like categorized in the same group, you know. You swear everyone puts it in their portfolio. Very proud of it. Interesting. Interesting. You think architecture is much more artistic? Yeah, it's much more of a design career, in my opinion. Aries, thank you so much for the follow. Is that Aries? Thank you so freaking much. Really appreciate that. Aries, melodramatic Kratos noises? What are those? What are those? Is it like... Is Aries like an astrology thing? I'm not entirely sure. Not entirely sure. Kratos is the god of war? Where's that from? Celtic Bard, thank you so much for being here. How are you doing today? I still need to do that, but I think I need to have a different brush for that. You think it is? Brush cleaning time again. I'm so glad I got this brush cleaner. It's definitely making my life so easy. The PlayStation game God of War, and Kratos is the protagonist. Okay. I don't know much about God of War. I think that's pretty darn clean. I think it is. What the heck is that for? I have no idea. Is that meant to like... Why is there like... Let me ask you guys. Maybe you guys know. Will you guys be able to see that without me tipping out the water? from that side. That's going to be easier. Can you guys see the little rim, that little edge over there? What do you guys reckon that's for? Like, is that just so I can easily grab it out, like so? Or does it have like a different purpose? I can't tell. Can't tell. He's a character you like to play, but most definitely don't fit. You don't fit that character? Whereabouts are you from, Aries? So I need a smaller brush because I need to try and fill in this little section over here. Hang on, you guys need to see it properly. I need to fill in that section over there, so. There we go. Could you guys hear the kookaburras laughing just then? Or did that not pick them up? It's pretty cool. I love those. We have a couple here. A couple of cool kookaburras. Couldn't hear them? That sucks. Your stream is gonna be so scuffed? Why is that? So you can get the paint out of the brush, or so... what do you know? I don't know, Zug. I have no idea. That's why I'm asking you guys. Perhaps to grab it easily, like I said, and also rub the brush against it to remove excess liquid. That's maybe a point. Good point. I don't know. Pashka, hello. Thank you so much for being here. How are you? No backing out now. Definitely no. No panicticity. You're gonna do amazing, Sento. Don't freak out. Just enjoy it. Bet that notch on the cup is part to pull it out, like I said, and part to wipe your brush on. That makes sense. Yeah. Jay Hind, hello, how are you? The color in the jar makes that color on the canvas. Mind equals a balloon. Wait, what? The color in the jar? This is just my, like, solvent stuff. Like, to clean stuff. That's not my paint. My paint's on here, guys. That's my paint. You're good, you're learning to paint with oil? Cool! That's so awesome. What have you painted so far? It's so difficult and takes forever to finish. It really is time consuming. Yeah, it really is. And like, you have to wait, right? You can't just go and finish a piece in one day. You have to let it dry and then come back to it and stuff. Jayhine, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome, Little Corpse. Welcome. So, let me see. I reckon... I'm just gonna do these parts in between the axe legs. You would think you would know one thing or two by how much painting you watch, but you don't. But it's worth it. You can work over it any number of times you want to achieve the painting you desire. That's true, Dover. Yeah. It has its downsides, but it also has like its very big upsides. So you gotta take it for what it is, right? It's gonna be like that with any medium. Even digital art has its downsides. You may not think about that straight away, but digital art, it's like, it makes it very hard to have like a varied piece. So, you know, with oil painting and stuff, there's always those natural brush strokes that add texture or different colors that sort of, you know, give a varied look to your painting. Whereas with digital art, you have to make those little changes. You have to make those accidents happen. So if you don't do that and consciously think about that while you're painting, your painting is going to look really drab. And that's usually the danger with especially new artists trying to do like use digital paint, I guess. No happy accidents. Yes, yes. But it's do we know any YouTube videos for super beginners? Not really, Pashka. I don't really watch a lot of YouTube, but I feel like watching here on Twitch and asking people questions is probably like a really good way to learn. There's one, but you're trying to remember exactly. I'm sure there's like plenty. There's only like one YouTube painter that I really can think of. And I don't know what her name is. I don't know, so... But yeah, she's not really for beginners. She mostly really just paints and lets you watch. So I don't really know if that's like a good tutorial to watch, but more of like seeing her process, like, I guess. You asked Chloe the other day if she would be up for doing a draw along stream so you can suck less. Oh my god, you don't suck, Zog. You don't suck. No one sucks. I mentioned a while back, and yeah, you forgot the name too. Happy D artist? I think Happy D is like the only oil painter that I know who like post-process videos. You can only paint basic things like a ball, a candle, cherries, etc. And even these basic things are difficult for you. I think that's great practice though, Peshka. That is really great practice. That's a great way to start. And then as you go, you're gonna like build up skills. You'll build up like a repertoire, how to do that. Wait until I see you draw though. No. It's not true. Everybody has like their own stage of where they're at and all of that, you know? So don't beat yourself up. It's not worth it. That description made you think of clay sculptures, the very soft and forgiving feel. Which description? Oh, Chloe's one. Chloe's one. Yeah, just keep it up, Pashka. Keep it up. What is this music? Let me have a look. This is Demodulation Layer 1 by Abstraction. So all of the music that I use on the stream is actually also listed in my panels. We have an Edgar Allan Crow redeem, guys. Let us redeem Little Edgar. Little Edgar will pop down right down the bottom there, guys. Right, I reckon it's time to use my bigger brush again. Time for the bigger brush. You're off to bed. Have a terrific night or day. Thank you, Morley. Thank you for stopping by and being here. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Can we have one last shout out from Morley, guys? Morley's gonna have some epic streams this week and you have to make her Sunday animal one. It's gonna be like map making, ambient stream, And then Animals on Sunday. Don't miss out, guys. Go give Molly a follow. And Molly, please make sure you update your Twitch schedule for me so I can attend your animal stream on Sunday. Or just post an announcement in Discord as well. Cool. Brush clean. This is so easy to get my brushes clean again now, guys. So happy. So happy. Alright, back to this one. I just love how the blue is so vibrant. It's dyeing all my brushes. Super stunning. I know the yak is starting to look a little bit skinny. Don't worry, guys, because all of this is just so I have like a layer of paint on the bottom. My yak doesn't, you know, I don't have to repaint the blue under the fur, so it's a necessary step. We're gonna make the yak nice and chunky again, don't worry. It's gonna be okay, guys. It's gonna be okay. The yak has given leg day, but you love it. It really has. It's looking like a mini legged yak. The little milk can is proving to be useful. It's so useful. I'm so glad I got it. I don't know how I lived without it now. Honestly. It took a super long time. You only did the interior. As an adult, you think the only thing you have painted is the house. That was interesting. You think you never worked with an oil paint ever, so how long does it take for an average layer to dry? Is it very different from acrylic and egg tempera? I haven't used egg tempera, so I can't compare to egg tempera, but it is pretty time consuming to dry. So I reckon a layer like this is probably gonna take between, I don't think it's going to take just 2 days. Maybe if you're lucky it's going to be dry by the second day, but you are risking moving the bottom layer of paint if it isn't dry. Realistically, you're only really safe between like 3 to 4 or 5 days, depending on how thick you paint. I don't paint really thick, so I have like a very thin layer. You can even see the gesso board still showing through underneath, like the texture of the gesso board. On this side you can see a lot less gesso board sticking through, but I still think they're gonna dry fairly quickly, like 3 to 4 days to be safe. So yeah, it does help you though. Sometimes you don't want things to be drying a lot quicker. You know, with acrylics you have to paint really fast, and you can't get like a smooth blending layer. Whereas with oils, it is so much easier to get a nice blended layer. So that's the other benefit of having oils. It does make your life easier in that regard. But yeah, all the water's gone, because I'm gonna add the water layer back again once I'm done. Just want the whole thing colored in with one single color. What was this song? Demodulation by Abstraction. Let me type it in the chat. There you go. That's the name of this song. It also depends on the mediums you mix with oil paints. That's true, exactly. Like you can get drying mediums, and different agents that you include in it, so it all depends. A finished painting may take 1 or 2 weeks to dry. Yeah, so if you paint really thick, it can take 1 to 2 weeks. It's never taken that long for me. For me, it's just a couple of days because I paint very, very thin layers. And I reckon I'm gonna flip the painting over so that, whoops, hope the camera's okay. Are you okay, camera? Fine. Alright, I'm gonna flip it over so that I can do this top section, guys. We need to color the top section. So already you can tell that these blues are different hues. They're not exactly the same. And that's where traditional paint gives you like so much variation, and you don't even have to try. You don't have to focus about that when you're doing traditional paint. Whereas if you're doing digital paint, you have to constantly think about adding different colors and varying those colors. Don't just paint with one shade of blue because you're gonna end up with a very drab painting in the end of it. Bring out the Mars stick, I would, but this staged over. I'm not really doing very detailed work, so I need to move around too much. I have like dust all over the bottom of the painting. I'm trying to not get it on my actual painting, guys. Hello, Elise! You're back indeed. How'd things go? How did everything go? There are many specks all over, guys. And I'm almost through my paint. I have to mix like the same shade again. I'm trying to just use it up at this point. You couldn't resist. Last little patch, guys. The last final little patch. Look at my hands. Got like beautiful paint all over my hands, guys. Freaking amazing. Freaking amazing. Sarah Moko, thank you so much for the follow. How are you doing? Now this is a top level of art. Like, wow. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, Elise. Glad you like it. We are working on the top of the painting right now, so I'm guessing that's why it might be top level painting. Well, realistic, we're actually working on the bottom of the painting. This is like the bottom. The top was already done, so. But yeah, we've like pretty much finished her, guys. Now I can start adding different colors, which is the fun bit. I always sound happy. Thank you, Celtic Bard. I'm always happy when I'm painting, which is when you guys see me, so you always see me in my happy mode. Okay. Hands are so dirty. I don't want to touch the freaking camera. Don't want to get like paint all over it, you know? Okay. That's what's hard about being an art streamer, guys. You have to like make sure you don't get paint all over your stuff. So how does Pretzel Rocks work, Nekar? Do you just pick a station and no DMCA? Yeah, exactly. You're asking me to hold your hand through this. Yeah, you pick a station, Sento. You can choose, it has filters, so you can choose whether it's YouTube safe. You can choose whether it has audio, like someone speaking as well, so voices. So if you want to, you can filter out voices. And yeah, it's all DMCA free, so you don't have to worry about that at all. You could be messier with that. You love how I risk getting paint on all my nice outfits. When you're working with any medium, you only wear stuff that has so many holes. You don't wear it out of the house. Really, I actually, to be honest, it's not really a risk to me, because pretty much I rarely actually get anything on me. Like, rarely. I actually have gotten a little bit on me right now, but I can just like rub it off. Very little. It's like not much at all. It's just all over my pants, but that's fine. That's totally fine. The messier the hand, the more beauty guaranteed in the work. I agree, Dover. I agree. Maybe I could get some kind of stylus? What do you mean, stylus? You bought the album by Abstraction? I'm glad you liked it so much. They have awesome music, like really awesome music. And yeah, it's like all on iTunes and stuff, so... Also, rolling up my sleeves, usually the only places I get paint is like, somehow I get it on my shoulders. I don't know how. Somewhere or another, this is where I get paint, so if I just make sure my sleeves are rolled up, I don't really struggle with that. So I can touch the stylus with a painty hand and put the clean end on the camera touchscreen. Oh, that makes sense, that makes sense. Is that like a music category, Dover? Maybe I can reach with something while holding the palette? True. Well, I think now is a good time to start adding a different, like, depth of color for the background. Like, not sure what I'm gonna do though. I'm thinking like a nice, deep, dark lake. I really want a nice, deep color for the lake. So, we're gonna go, where's my black? We're gonna go darker, guys. There's also music site like the Pretzel Rocks one, with DMCA free music. Gotcha. You're gonna try to nap? No worries, Slug. Hope you have a good nap. Yeah, I think there's like a lot of sites coming out with like different solutions for the DMCA problem. You know. Okay. So, time for doing the bottom area, but I need to have something that I used before. Give me 1 second, guys. I will be right back. You're an artist yourself, you sketch and paint. It's a little business of yours. You make hundreds of pesos per month, sometimes thousands if only many clients coming in. That's really awesome. Do you want to share some of your work with us, Elise? So, guys, I have this like wooden block thing which allows me to essentially not have the edges touching things. Which is the idea. That is the idea, guys. And stay there. There we go. So much paint over everything. No. Whoops. That just shut down for a second there. Can't have that. Why is that turned off? Oh, okay, it's not the camera, it's just like, just the display. Just the display. Right, so where's my brush? We're gonna like add darker areas down the bottom. It's gonna have to focus on the bottom area. There we go. That's way too dark. Can't have it looking that dark. Whoops. What the heck's going on with you? I need you to stay. Look at that beautiful soft blend you can get with oils. Freaking awesome, guys. Yeah, please join our Discord, Elise. Join our Discord and share your work on that. And we can have a look. Always love to meet new artists on here, so. If you only have a phone right now to take a pic of it, your phone's LCD is broken. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. Do you have any previous photos of it somewhere? So while it's still wet, I can get this lovely gradient, which blends so softly. That's what I love most about oils, guys. Beautiful soft blend that you can only get with oils. Freaking amazing. Who else likes this music and wants to get an album? I already have them, Pashka. You, but you're not sure about buying. Well, they are more like smaller, independent artists who make this music, so I felt not that bad supporting that, you know? Like, I'm buying something that I'm getting a use out of, and I'm also supporting the artist, so I felt pretty good about that. Kind of takes a while to blend all of this, guys. It does take a while. Because I think I have like a lot of paint on my brush that's still setting down different color on my palette. Slowly smoothing out though. Slowly smoothing out. There we go. Starting to look freaking gorgeous, guys. I think blending oil paints is literally like one of the most amazing features of this paint. There we go. All of that's like beautifully blended, guys. Beautifully blended. Let's go get this side done as well. And then we have like a nice dark layer for the water area. Frog, hello, how are you doing? Exactly, we're working on our yak again today. Magical white yak. You can ask him anything. Ask him anything. He's very wise. Hello, Worm God. How are you doing? I'm gonna get this brush clean before I put it back. We made a lot of progress today, guys. A lot of progress. Long time no see. Indeed, indeed. Welcome back. You're doing good, you're just playing some games. A game called Kino Bridge of Spirits. Oh my gosh, I want that game so bad. How is it? How is it, Alien Frog? Been waiting for it to show up on Steam. Is it available? I don't think it's on Steam yet. I'm really hoping they're gonna put it on Steam. Because I don't want to buy it on freaking, Origin. What is it? No, Epic Games, and then it comes out on Steam, and then I have to re-buy it, you know, but like, maybe they'll give you like a Steam Pass? Who knows? Why is the light flickering? It's like we have ghosts in the house. It's flickering so much today. You got it on PlayStation, but man, it is amazing. I can imagine. I still have like a little bit of paint on my clothing. I have to get off with this solvent, guys. It is coming off though, like, I am getting the paint to come off. Thank goodness. A lot of emotions too, I can imagine. It's so cute. So cute. Are you streaming it, Alien Frog? I've watched a couple of streams of that because it's just so freaking adorable and I can't wait to play it. So when I get it, we are gonna stream that. Most definitely. Yeah, guys, we have like a beautiful gradient going from dark to light now. So I have to still do the water. This painting has a long way to go. It is only just getting started, so it still looks very bare bones right now. Very bare bones. What are the little black creatures called in that game, Alien Frog? Are they like little wisps or just spirits? What are they called? I forgot. But yeah, how many have you got so far? Long way to go and you're here for it. Thank you, Dover. You're just playing it on your own. Feels like that's a game that is super relaxing. Guardians of the Galaxy is amazing too. The little dudes are called Rot. That's so cute. So cute. Absolutely adorable. Okay, well, I don't know what I want to do so far. Because realistically I need to add the water still, obviously, but, I don't know. What next? I don't know, guys. I don't know. Are Marvel games good? You feel like they hype it up too much? Quite possibly they do, yeah. You have 34 rot so far! Heck yeah! That's awesome! That's freaking awesome! Well guys, I feel like I need to let the paint dry a little bit more before I can continue with this painting. So most likely I will continue it tomorrow. We're going to be adding some clouds to the top. I'll also be adding like a bunch of reflective water down the bottom. They're both going to be standing in water. So clouds and water coming up tomorrow. But yeah, it's got a long way to go. Super long way to go. How nice is this little solvent jar though, guys? Now I can store it. It's all sealed. I can reuse it. And all the sediment's gonna go down the bottom and I don't have to worry about it seeping into my brushes. Super nice. Super freaking nice. A dreamscape come to life, hopefully. The Amazing Spider-Man is dope too. Haven't played Miles Morales yet though. I've not heard of those games before. So guys, I am going to be streaming again tomorrow. We are done for today because this painting needs to sit for a while. So I'm going to be tackling it again tomorrow. Orange Space Soda, thank you so much for the follow. Really appreciate that. Thank you so much guys for being here today. Paroxysm, hello, how are you doing? You guys are freaking awesome keeping me company while painting. I am so sorry that today is like a super short stream. You're awake early enough to see stream. Max, I'm just ending. I'm so sorry, Max. So sorry. But tomorrow we are going to be streaming again. So there is that. There is that. Thank you, Weldon. Also, Weldon, thank you so much for your subs this week. I really appreciate that so freaking much. Thank you super much. But yeah, guys, we are going to end stream soon. So, if you guys would like to check out my Patreon, I share an exclusive story on Patreon every month for my patrons. You get to take part in a community drawing where you can suggest a character that of your choosing that I will do and draw for you, along with everyone else's characters in a single piece. There's also coloring in pages and wallpapers and stuff like that. I am considering adding like a postcard here as well, like giving all of you guys postcards. I had that previously on my Patreon account. And the problem is the postcard company, the first few postcards got sent out with like print on top of them. So when they would go through the postal services, they would get like stamped and stuff, and so they wouldn't just be a nice clean postcard. So I stopped doing those, but I am considering like just doing my own at home and then just sending it straight to you guys. So we'll see how we go. No promises yet, but I'm seeing what I can do about that. You see Taywade and Poker streaming? Anyone else in mind? I'll have to check though if I haven't checked that yet. Thank you, Sojamaz. Thank you so much. And thank you guys for being here. Also, guys, thank you so much for filling up the cemetery today. We have 4 graves for today, guys. So spooky, and I hope you guys all enjoy your final resting place in my little cemetery, guys. Thank you so much. Let's see. Who can we raid today, guys? Who can we raid? Bashgard, thank you for the follow. Really appreciate that. Thank you for streaming and good music. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. Hope we'll get to see you again soon. Thank you for that follow. Let me see. Guys, if you could stick around for the raid, that would be freaking amazing. Let me see. Why is this brightness so low? There's an artist, a musician, Honey Ducky, who's open to requests. Rotworks is also streaming Dover. An artist called Grumbly, who is from New Zealand. I'm not following him. That's all digital art. I prefer to follow and raid traditional artists on here. So let me see. We could raid Taywood. We also haven't raided Pokey in ages. So I feel like we recently raided Rotworks, so let us go and maybe raid Poku. What do you guys reckon? Let us raid Poku, guys. Alright. Poku it is, guys. Poku it is. Poku is a super fun artist, and super entertaining. So let us go. Spend some time with poker, guys. I'll see you guys again tomorrow.